It's fine. We're live.
Hey! Thanks for joining us.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Flavor Company Dance Entertainment. We're back again with another dance lesson for you. Our merengue was such a big hit. Yay! Thank you for sharing it and enjoying it and watching it and hopefully working on some of the steps. I'm Belle and I'd like to introduce the rest of the crew.
Rosa, Chris, Lise, I'm Abra.
And you usually see us out and about dancing and getting our groove on. So today's topic is going to be Caribbean dancing, which encompasses so many different dances. And before you start typing in, like, what is the difference between this and that, we'll have to do a whole separate video of that because that is a long conversation. But it encompasses soca, reggae, dancehall, African, calypso, so many different dances from the Caribbean, lots of influences from Africa, South America, blues, jazz, you name it. As you know, dance now is a lot of fusion, so we can have lots of discussions about it. We're going to try to show you 2 or 3 steps today that you can do either in dancehall, soca, reggae. The first one is the Caribbean step. How apropos. So we're going to start, we'll demonstrate it and then I'll break it down for you. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're moving right here. We're going to demonstrate this a couple more times. You don't even need the arms. Great. That is what the Caribbean step looks like. So if you're out in a club and you hear a little bit of reggae or something, you can throw this step in quite easily. The important thing to remember here is we want to keep our legs a little bit soft. So you don't want to be piking back here. You want to be nice and soft here. You also don't want to be pushing the knees out. So just nice and soft here. Your legs are going to get a workout today. I guarantee it. So you want to be nice and soft. So we're going to bring our legs in here. Great. We're going to come through our neutral point, which is our center. And as we take our right leg, we open the hip and we just press gently there. I don't try to take my whole weight over because this is not a safe place to put your knee like that. So you're just placing it while your body is still in this soft position. I bring it back and I place the left. And then I bring it back. I press the left, that's the right, sorry, and then the left. Now you notice this is the basic movement, okay? This is the basic movement. Bringing it in. You're probably feeling your legs burning already. How are you girls doing? They're all quiet. They're all quiet because their legs are burning already. And now, if you want, we can add a little bit of arms for styling. So I bring it across. Notice I'm using opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, so that is perfect. That is your first step, the Caribbean step. Now, you may go, oh, but you know, I'm feeling the music a little bit more. We can add a little bit of a chest lift. Let me show that first. As you're placing the right leg, we lift the hip. I'm sorry, the chest from the rib cage. It doesn't mean that I'm throwing my shoulders back. I'm lifting the chest. As I bring it back, I contract it in, and then I lift it again when I place the left. So this is how we're going to do it nice and slow so you can see if you want to add that. You don't have to add it, but you can depending on how slow the song is. If it's super fast, you may not have enough time. Here we go. So lift, contract, lift, contract. Nice job. Same step we did a little bit earlier here. Great job. For those of you just joining us, we're delving into a little bit of Caribbean flavor. Dancehall, soca, reggae, African funk, all different kinds of things. And now we're going to add that chest. So I can also add the arm with the chest. Makes it look a little different. Okay, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do it while the ladies are still doing it here. soft, so I'm not doing that. Good job. So that's our first step. How do you like that? That was quick. All right, moving along. Everybody loves to do this, the whine. So, I know you guys watch
Is
TikTok.
there anybody out there from the Caribbean? If you are, comment because hi!
So we're gonna do the whine. Okay, the whine, we're gonna take a nice placement here. All right, again, we wanna be aligned here. Now, you're really gonna get a workout in the legs here. So what we're gonna start with first is, this is all has to do with the pelvis box. So we're going to bring the pelvis towards the belly button. That's the first part. Bring the pelvis towards the belly button. Now, all I want you to do is release it back. Release it back. Now, bring it again. And release the hips. Bring it back. Great. Release it. Okay? Are you feeling the burn?
Yeah?
Yeah. So, you don't need to do squats. You need to do these for a few minutes, and you get the burn. And pull up that belly button and release. That is the first part, right? I want you to know it moves forward and back, releasing. Pull, release. Pull towards the belly button, release. Pull. Now, the other components that are part of the whine are left and right, done by the obliques, not just this. Okay? This is pressing out. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep that same position, and we're going to use our obliques and lift the hips. Lift the hips. Notice how my legs stay nice and quiet. Lift, neutral. Lift, neutral. Lift, neutral, lift, neutral. Again, you don't want to press. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not part of the whine. That's a different move. Lift, release, lift, release. So really squeezing the obliques, and then the other side, keeping those legs nice and quiet. I don't want to use the legs. See, I don't want to press off in this manner. Okay?
If you don't know what the obliques are, they're your side abdominal muscles, yeah.
Right through here, right through here. So you're lifting the hips. All right, so you've done forward and release, right? Forward and then releasing back. Forward and release. So I initiate the movement towards my belly button. I don't have to throw my butt back. I just release the move. I release the hold, and it releases my pelvis box. Up and release. So we've done that, and we've done the contraction to the right, contraction to the left. Contraction to the right, contraction to the left. Okay, shake out the legs. I know. they're being
Get our leg workout in.
they're being awfully quiet back there because they're like, whew, when can we take a break? All right, we're going to do this again, but now we're going to do it in the sequence for us to do the whine. So starting again in a comfortable position. There's many different leg positions and foot positions you can have to do the whine. We are working on just the basics here. All right, so here we go. Neutral, and we're going to roll up towards our belly button. Now we're going to contract the right. Yes, so don't release back. That was exercise to get us to get comfortable with our body here. We're going to roll the belly button. We're going to roll our pelvis towards the belly button. Contract. Great. Now we release back. And now we contract to the left. And roll towards the belly button. Contract. To release. Now the left and forward. Feel the pelvis box doing this motion. Release. Now we're going to smooth it out just a little bit. Lift. I'm lifting. Forward. Lifting on the right. Releasing. And forward. Excellent. Yes, your legs should be burning. Easy way, you can shake it out, up, and then jump right back into it. So I'm going to come around so I can point out a couple of things. So again, you're going to come forward, then out to the side, and release, coming around. Your motion may be really small right now, and you may be looking going, oh, I don't feel anything. Just hang in there, because you have to strengthen your obliques, you have to strengthen your hip flexors, you have to also lengthen them so that you can have some extension. But the idea is, again, forward, to the right, release, and smooth it out. Good job. Good job. And notice how I don't push off with the legs. Let's go back to neutral and let's go the other way.
And
Yes.
shake those legs out. If you're tired like I am, okay. Woo!
And come back in. Yes.
So if you didn't get a workout today, here's your workout.
Here's your workout. Leg day.
That's right.
And coming around. One side you're going to find, not too bad. The other side, you're really going to feel all thumbs. But just keep that going. Try not to push off.
See, this is the magical thing about dance. You have to concentrate so hard on this, or at least I do, that whatever I was just worrying about 10 minutes ago, I'm not worrying about that anymore because I'm just sweating.
And release that. Okay? So before we move any further, I'm going to play a little music so that we can combine those two steps, okay? And the whine can come later on. You'll see the whine can come in from very different feet positions. But let's try it with some music. I'm going to get the music on. Wait for me. Be right back. We'll start with the Caribbean.
Okay.
but it's just that you accent it. So for example, we went forward, obliques, release, obliques, and forward, right? We're making it look really smooth, or that's the intention, making it look very smooth. The tick whine would be pop. I pop that, I pop, pop, releasing, really accenting the movement. Don't be afraid to wiggle. Your body needs to be wiggling. And it doesn't matter if it's jiggling, that's all good. We like that. So this is the tick whine. You can speed it up. See, I take out, I keep it very staccato. I take out the smooth edges and I just accent that, each one. Let's go to the other side. And pop. Good job. Oh, the girls are sweating.
Woo,
This is
yeah.
all before our rehearsal, by the way.
Yeah. Whose
Good.
idea was this?
Okay, so that's the 3 steps we're going to cover today. What we're going to do is we're going to play some music and go to town. You have 3 steps, right? Caribbean, the Caribbean step to practice. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, just it's fun to learn. It's fun to learn new things. Then you have the whine. You have the whine. And then you can take it. Okay? So we play some music as we finish off. Make sure that you share this. You like us, you comment, and we'll answer. Let us know what you want to learn. What kind of dance do you want to learn? What kind of other elements? And we'll be happy to get a plan together to share with you. Okay, here comes the music.
And if you want to be notified by text the next time we go live, send made to move, all one word, MADETOMOVE, to the number, text that to the number 77222. And before we go live, we send out a text message to remind you.
All right, here we go. We're going to go off and do this.